now, Shay.
That thing sure is giving off a lot of heat.
Maybe
Hello? Can you hear me?
maybe I tickle bot it. I tickle bot Alex.
What? Not again? Fella, when are you gonna get... How'd this thing get set again?
Alright. Alright, I need to distract them. Let me just exit game. Main menu. Load that. No. Let me ungrab.
He's already grabbing.
Alright, we don't ungrab. Okay, we can't avoid. We can't avoid doing this over.
Hey, why are these
All over
boom
again.
arm controls?
But why do I have a drum mallet? Why do I have a what does the drum mallet do? Can I get him back?
Yeah, that's enough hard music for now.
Okay, I can get him back. Oh! I do this, and then these guys will guard the controls? Can I put him down here? Can I give it?
Hey, what gives? I thought we were friends now. I guess it's just my little hexapal they like, not me.
Does this prevent...
Fascinating.
I don't know if they will prevent Alex from... No, it doesn't really help, does it? What if I bring these guys up here? Did they follow me up? Can I tickle him? No.
How is this helping?
Temporary distraction from problems?
Okay, thanks. Hello? Can you hear me?
um.
Oh, so amazing to be talking to a person finally.
Because these guys are down here, right? I don't know if they're gonna distract Alex. I don't know what. Why this? Why this?
Hey, that thing's still pretty loud.
Yeah, but how is this helpful?
Hey, that thing's still pretty loud.
How is this helpful?
I don't think they're interested in anything else now.
I don't even know what's going on. Seems like we're really close to solving all the puzzles. Alright, so there's that.
Can you hear me?
And then there's this.
Let's try that again. What do you say, kid?
And then there's... Alright, it was like that, right? And then like that, and then like that.
That's on my wire. That's the pattern that makes her wave her arms in the air.
Alright, good. So maybe I should menu save here. Let me just come over here, go to the Weaver, menu save here. Menu save there, yes. And then we drop him there. Go back out. Yep. Alright. And then we do this. So do the little robot guys prevent Alex from turning off the laser? Unless I have to...
I don't want to go in while Hope's in there. She might make the connection between
Unless I
me
have to
and the
change the
Tickle
programming on Shay's Hexipal to make him do the warning thing, and then have him guard the switch on this ship.
Hello, Gary? Come in, Gary. It's grabbing time.
Alright, we're gonna grab. We grabbed.
Good work, Gary. It's an honor to meet you.
And then we... I don't think this is it. Oh, do we give the hammer? Oh, we give the hammer to the Hexapal.
What? Not again.
Okay, it's not this.
How did this thing get set again?
It's Oh, the reason they keep doing this to us is because I need to sit. Oh wait. Wait a minute. She's not here? Oh, she's not here. Cool. Except that I need to. I guess I need to.
Hello?
Let's see. What was it? Was it blue? What was it? Was it
Hello? Can you hear me?
blue, yellow,
Oh, wow.
and red?
And that's all the wire I have. That's the one where he swings his arms around.
Yeah. Okay, this one. And then we give him the mallet,
Hey, I bet you'd look cute holding this.
and then we smash him in the knees. Alright.
How is this helping?
Temporary distraction from...
I was hoping that he will smash you in the knees and break your legs, but apparently not. Let's put him down here.
Why are these boom arm controls set to manual?
Alright. So,
Wow, they really like my little hexapal.
okay, let's turn this back on. No, guys, come on. No, guys, come on. Oh, crap. Alright, what if I have him play the drums? What happens if I do this? Yes.
Now we're talking.
Hey, what's going on down here? Put those things down and be quiet, please. I'm trying to talk to Loruna upstairs and I can't even hear myself. Now put that down.
Oh wow. Alright, so the hexapals are rebelling. And that's actually pretty funny. Let's go back in there. Oh wait, what? No, go back to the drums.
Yeah, that's enough heart music for now.
Cause that's what we need to do, right? How do we get him to? How do we do this? So we need you to drum. Oh no! Stop!
That's
Stop.
not a very loud way to play the drums. Maybe?
Man. All right. So what is it? Blue, yellow, red.
Now,
So does that then? So then I go back up here, right? And so Alex is distracted. Now I go to Vela. This is amazing. This game is amazing. And then we get this guy again.
Let's try that again.
Yes. All right. And then we rewire this guy. What is it? Blue,
I'll put some wire
Yellow.
here to here.
red.
That's all my wire.
Is that right?
That's the pattern that makes her wave her arms.
All right. Good. Good. So then we go tickle the Weaver.
You can unravel me like a sweater, but
See, the thing is, look, what is a good... Let me just take a break here. Things are pretty exciting. What is a good adventure game puzzle? What's a bad adventure game puzzle? Or even not even that. What is a good adventure game experience? What is a bad adventure game experience? A good adventure game experience is when you have a lot of parts and you're trying to put the parts together, but every time you try something new, something else happens. Even though it's the wrong thing, things are happening all the time. And so you're trying different combinations, and there's always feedback. So there's action and feedback, and you're trying to work out what the correct set of actions are. That's good design. Bad design is if you're just walking around looking for a thing to click on. Or if you do a lot of different things and there's no feedback. Like you try one thing, nothing happens. You try another thing, nothing happens. Try another thing, nothing happens. So there's no feedback, and so it's like you don't feel like you're making progress, and you are in fact not making progress because you're just kind of doing things and nothing's happening. So we can kind of contrast what's happening right now with what was happening before when we were stuck in Shellmount, how that's different, and why this is actually really a lot of fun, and why before it was not fun to just walk around trying to look for the right thing to click on. And the right thing to click on eventually was we had to talk to Carol again and ask about the knots, which was not obvious, and it was just kind of annoying, because you just had to click on everything until you find the one thing that's correct. Whereas now everything is exciting, and there's feedback. There's a lot of feedback. Every time we try something else happens, and it's just amazing. It is good adventure game design.
Did you see another malfunctioning safety?
This is really, really, really good adventure game design. This is stupidly good in terms of what an adventure game should be. This sequence here. This is amazing. Alright, so we got Alex distracted, we have Hope distracted, we've got the arm, we've got the laser. I think this is it.
Gary? Come in, Gary. It's grabbing time again.
You can hear the Hexapal playing the drums in the background. That's kind of amazing too.
Good work, Gary. It's an honor to be grabbed by such a professional.
Alright, both adults are distracted. And now we fire lasers.
We do something about that?
Oh, I don't think we should touch the young man's things, dear.
Well, we pull out the ship.
It's too late. The meltdown has started. Everybody out.
Wow.
The other ship is melting down, and it's taking us with it.
Amazing.
Over here. You have to jump. I'll catch you. Mom, Dad.
Watch out!
Hey.
How is he still alive?
Merrick.
Yes, sure you can.
I thought you were a baker.
Yeah. I can do that too.
Shay!
Mom!
Jump, son!
There's no way, come on. Come on, there's no. How do you know? Come on, how do you jump that far? Nope. Nope.
Gary? No! Gary, get out of there!
Gary, no! Gary, no! Amazing. Amazing! This game's amazing, guys. That sequence, that end sequence. I mean, I don't think there's anything else. Do I need to kind of reiterate what's good game design, and do I really have to say this again? I mean, it feels like Portal, if you've played Portal before, because you know what is Portal about? Portal is about trying different things, and every time you try something else, there's different feedback, right? But that's not an adventure game. That's like a physics puzzle game. But that's the level of feedback that you need in order for the game to be interesting. And this is like the adventure game that everybody wishes they could make, or they wish they could play. This is some kind of masterpiece. You know, Tim Schafer's been doing this for a long time, and that sequence is some kind of masterpiece. It wasn't. There was nothing easy about it. You know, there's a lot of stuff to go through, and a lot of stuff to put together, a lot of pieces to kind of put together. But it was a proper puzzle. It wasn't, you know, looking for things to click on. It wasn't kind of scrolling your mouse around the screen, trying to figure out which pixel you missed. It was an actual puzzle with clues and puzzle pieces, and having to put those pieces together in the correct way in order to solve it. And that's all it is. That's all a good game is that. Amazing. Absolutely incredible, this game. There was a little bit, maybe was it an hour? I don't know how long I spent walking around trying to look for things to click on. I feel like it was like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes of walking around not knowing what's going on. That's not cool. But that end sequence is something magnificent. Wow. If you watched all these videos and you haven't played the game yet, you have missed out. I told you guys at the beginning of the first act, I've told you guys at the beginning of the second act, don't watch these videos. Buy the game and play it yourself. If you did not do that, and you watched all the videos before you've ever played the game, then you have missed out on some of the best adventure game design ever, because it's never going to be the same, because you've been spoiled now. Spoilers everywhere, and so that's your loss, I'm afraid, if you've done that. Wow. What an excellent sequence. What an absolutely excellent sequence. It really is. It really is the adventure game. This is the adventure game we dreamed of. This is the thing that we never had, right? And I mean, it's difficult to really quantify. But with pretty much all adventure games, you know, I've played them and they've all felt kind of wrong. You know, actually, it's my name here. I don't know if I use my real name in the backers. Maybe I can spot my name here. They're doing it by first name. Okay, we need to go all the way down to S before we're gonna find my name. Yeah, like, you know, all the adventure games I've played before in my life, they've always felt like, you know, you kind of walk around, you get confused, you click on things, and then eventually you find something that works, and it always feel like, oh, that's it. Oh, that's what I was missing. Oh, I missed that pixel. You know, it always feels like that, and it always feels like, adventure games. I mean, it always feels like that, except this game. Well, I mean, there were like maybe 2 or 3 moments in this game that were like that. But the part that we're gonna care about and the part that we're gonna remember is the end sequence, which is not like that, because it's clear, like all the clues are clear. It's not like, oh, I couldn't find that pixel. No, we found all the pieces. And it still took us, what, 3 or 4 tries to put the things together? So it wasn't, yeah, it was just good puzzle design. That's all it is. And a good puzzle is not a puzzle that hides the pieces from you. That's not a good puzzle. A good puzzle is, even if you have all the pieces, you still have to work. You still have to work at it before you can figure it out. That's a good puzzle. And it's not easy to make a good puzzle. I can, you know, I don't know if you've ever tried to design. If you have Portal 2, you know, you can try to use the Portal. You can, you know, design your own maps in it. It's not easy to design a good puzzle, even when you have all the tools. So, you know, I'm not trivializing any other adventure games for not being able to get to this level of design, right? But here we are. Here we are. We have this game. We have Broken Age. And this is probably the second one. Now, how many adventure games have I played? How many times have I felt like, hey, I wanna play more of this kind of thing? Grim Fandango, which we played not long ago, made me feel that way. Although I would definitely change a few things about Grim Fandango. This game, definitely, I play this and I feel like I want to play more of this sort of thing. Right? If anything has any chance of reviving the adventure game genre in a big way, it's this. What other adventure games have I played? None. Like, none of the other adventure games I've played have made me feel like, wow, I really want more of that. I mean, I'll play them, you know, because the stories are kind of interesting sometimes, but not like this. Not like this. I think I'll add this to my list of must-play games. I think this is one of those. I'm really glad they made this game. I'm really glad the Kickstarter worked out. I'm really glad that even though the game ended up a lot bigger than they anticipated, still they managed to find enough money and enough people to finish it and not have to compromise the design. Right? Because it took them 3 years. They were anticipating it taking 1 year, I think. But then they just started making it, and then they just kept making it, and then they just made it bigger, and they just kept making it, and it took 3 years for the game to come out. It's like, well, we started, and then we decided to make a good game for you instead of, spending 1 year and making a mediocre game. We decided to spend 3 years and make an awesome game. So yeah, how suck it up. And everybody complained. Everybody complained about how long it took to make, and they're like, whatever. We're gonna make a good game, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. Amazing. All these backers, though. They got like $3 million, right, from Kickstarter, and they delivered. Oh, if any of you have not seen it yet, you can go to the Double Fine YouTube channel and watch the documentary, the Double Fine Adventure documentary. It basically chronicles the making of this game. And there you can see like their decisions, like what they had, like the Kickstarter. They start with the Kickstarter, of course. They get a few $1 million. And then the decisions they took along the way. I mean, originally when they first did the Kickstarter, they did not anticipate making a game this big. They didn't think they would get this much money, right? Once they got enough money, they expanded the scope and decided to make a proper full game. And then even then, they got to the end of 2 years and they spent all their money, and then they only had Act 1 because they wanted to make a big game and they didn't want to stop at Act 1, so they released Act 1, tried to scrape together enough money to make Act 2, and they did, obviously, because it's out. And then they made Act 2, and we have it, and it's a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece, and I want more. And I want more. If they do another Kickstarter, I'll pay double what I paid this. I paid $30 for this. I'll pay $60 for the next one, because it's that good. Yeah. Incredible. There were maybe one or two places where I wish. The fact that we had to go back and talk to Carol about knots. That's the one thing that would complain about, because the game never never indicated to you, and it never foreshadowed the fact that Carol would know how to tie knots. Because unless they changed Act 1, maybe they changed Act 1 when they released Act 2. I haven't gone back to play Act 1 after Act 2 came out. Maybe at some point in Act 1, they should say something about Carol tying knots. It's somewhere in the game they should say that she's good with ropes and good with knots. Because otherwise it just comes out of nowhere. It just comes completely out of nowhere that Carol would know how to untie really complex knots, because that really just came out of nowhere, and so I don't agree with that. That's probably the only thing. I think that is literally the only thing that I have to complain about this game. Oh, the other one, I guess, was the remember we got a little bit stuck with the trophies and trying to figure out Shay's first boot? It was because we after guessing twice and getting it wrong twice, the game automatically puts you back in the trophy room, but coming through the teleporter, and not the other way around. And so I was avoiding the teleporter, so I was getting used to the fact that I don't have to deal with my head getting bigger and smaller all the time. But when the game took control away from me and put me back into that room, it went through the it went through the teleporter, and so then that threw me off. Simon. Oh wait a minute, my name's not there. Did I use a different name? Maybe use a different name. I must have used a different name. Oh well, never mind. If it was there, I missed it. If it wasn't there, then I don't know what's going on. Oh wait a minute, did I have to pay more money to get my name on here? Maybe I did. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so there were 2 bits. I think if it were me, I would say, I mean, if anybody asked for my suggestions on how to change this game, I would foreshadow the fact that Carol ties knots, 1, and 2 is either not have Vela automatically go through the teleporter to get to the trophy room, or make a bigger point of her going through the teleporter to go back to the trophy room, because I missed that, and it was quite easy to miss, in my opinion. Those are the 2 things I think that I would change. Everything else went relatively smoothly. I mean, if you spend a little time walking around, that's okay. Those are the 2 things that really threw me off. Awesome, and then that's the credits, and we're done. Yeah, if you watch this instead of playing this game, sucks for you. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and end it here. I'm probably gonna play it again myself immediately. Try to go through all the dialogue, and then I'll consider whether I play it a 3rd time myself in my own time. All right, I'll see you guys in whatever games I play next. 10 out of 10 for this game.